Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. In this video, I'm going to be letting you know the Springboks starting lineup and reserves for the upcoming fixture up against England. But if you do enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. But nonetheless, let's get straight into this lineup. Right, so the Springboks, they have announced their side, the rematch for the Rugby World Cup 2019 final. The Springboks, back then in 2019, they were able to get the win. This game, at the moment, the betting odds have these two sides identical. So it is going to be a very close one. And the Springboks, they have gone with a relatively similar lineup to what they went with last week, with a few changes though, but we will be looking straight through them. Number 1, Oxnard. Number 2 will be Bongi Umbanambi. And then number 3, it is Trevor Nakanye. So no changes from last week in the front row for the Springboks. And it is the same for the bench. They have gone with the same 3 off the bench, but we will be mentioning them in a very short moment. The locks for this match, they are going number 4, Eben Etzebeth, and number 5, it is transitioning back to Lou Diagi. He did come off the bench last week, and Franco Mostert got the start at 5, but instead now they're giving Diaga that jersey back, and he is a dangerous man at line-out time, and someone for England that we will be expecting as Maro Itoje, and those two will have a good battle alongside Eben Etzebeth. I mean, him and Itoje, they have a little bit of unfinished business, I guess you could say, from the British and Irish Lions tour, so they will be keen to get back out there and try and assert their dominance there in the locking department. But now looking at the loose forwards, number 6, Sia Khaleesi, number 7, Quagga Smith, and number 8, Dwayne Vermeulen. So the same 3 that they have gone with for their past 2 matches up against Scotland and also up against Wales. Now 9-10 is somewhere that has once again changed for the Springboks. Number 9, it is Kobus Reinach, getting his first start since the game up against Argentina at the start of the Rugby Championship. And then at number 10, they have gone back to Andre Pollard. Last week, it was Elton Yankees. This week, giving it back to Pollard in that number 10 jersey. A little bit more experience for him at 10, and maybe we get to see a little bit more of a prominent kicking game in this match up against England. But now looking at the centres, number 12, Damien Dialende. Number 13, it is Lucanio Arma, a man who was very unlucky not to be mentioned in the Player of the Year status. There are 4 players up for it. None of them are Lucanio Arma, but he was extremely close, and he has been in some very good form recently for the Springboks in their number 13 jersey. Number 11, Makazole Mapimpi. Last week he scored a try up against Scotland, which does mean that he has scored a try up against every single country of opposition that he has played, which is very impressive, that is for sure. And then out on the other wing, it is going to be once again Jesse Kriel. So still no sign of Nkosi, and also still no sign of Apelele Fassi. I know a lot of people wanted to see him get a chance in this Northern Hemisphere tour, but unfortunately he is not going to have any minutes in the Northern Hemisphere, and that is a little bit of a shame. So at number 15 for this match, they have gone with Willie LaRue, and he is once again going to be getting that start at fullback. And now looking at the bench, they are going to be as follows: number 16, Malcolm Marks, number 17, Stephen Kitsoff, and then number 18, Vincent Koch. Now these 3 men off the bench last week up against Scotland, they were just phenomenal. All 3 of them had their own job that they were trying to do off that bench, and they all did it absolutely phenomenally, and that was something that really changed the game for the Springboks in the later stages up against Scotland. Having Marks just absolutely lethal in the breakdown. Also, the scrum was phenomenal in the later stages as well, so that is why they have decided that the Marks, Kitsoff and Koch combination off the bench will be the best one for this match as well. Number 19, they have gone Franco Mostert. So like I mentioned, he was in the starting lineup last week, but now he has been transitioned back to the bench, and he does cover both the lock and the loose forward trio, so that is why he is very versatile to have there in that number 19 jersey. Then at number 20, once again, it is going to be Jasper Wiese. Number 21, Herschel Yankees, was in the starting lineup last week, but now going to be coming off the bench. Elton Yankees alongside him in the starting lineup last week, but he is going to be 22 for this game. And then once again at number 23, it is the very experienced Francois Steyn. But that is the starting lineup and reserves for the Springboks in their upcoming fixture up against England. That is going to be a very awesome matchup, and I am looking forward to it. We are going to be covering it on the channel for the live commentary, so if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. But nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in, and I will see you all for the next one.